Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. Today's rune reading, we're going to continue to update with that Mercury retrograde going into Virgo and with the Sun transitioning into Virgo in just a couple days here on Wednesday. Today it is Monday at the time of this upload. So, what does all this mean for us? Well, a lot of it's a transition into this more meticulous energy. We're focusing on our hygiene more, just our not just our physical hygiene like washing up or cleaning of our house, but it's more of also a mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological mise en place. It's getting our things in order, that a little bit of OCD-ness, if you will, that goes along with having this Virgo Virgin energy, right? Everything needs to be like as it should be, sort of energy. So this Mercury retrograde is actually a very big blessing, like I described in my last video. And if we are looking at this in a positive light, which we ought to, right? Responding in the direction towards, then this Mercury retrograde is actually going to slow us down mentally so that we can actually make sure that we're not being too hyper judgmental or too hypercritical in these coming weeks. All right. So let's get into today's rune reading. But first, I also wanted to thank those of you who I saw at the spiritual fair this last Sunday, excuse me. What was it, yesterday already? Or yeah, wow. It's crazy like how much time is flying by. Thank you to all of us who are supporting our transition here down into the Milwaukee area as well. Your prayers and your blessings are heard and reciprocated in kind. Thank you so much. You're a blessing for us all. The family is doing very, very well. We're all doing very well. And let's continue to do well together. All right, everyone, let's do as we usually do and cleanse this space energetically for today's rune reading with this beautiful singing bowl. And we're going to bring in and celebrate more of that uncommon abundance with this $2 note. So please, with me, take 3 deep cleansing breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 deep cleansing breaths. This is another energy update for this transition into Virgo season, with Mercury also going retrograde into Virgo. Meticulously, we are dotting the I's, crossing the T's, but in a relaxed manner. As we breathe out, we release the stresses and the worries. Beautiful. Beautiful energies. Y'all, the sun has been shining so much. I just pray that the sun is shining on your life as well. Let me know in the comments below how you got in touch with me on the channel. Like, let's celebrate this season of abundance going into our harvest here in this fall. So let's continue to be thankful and grateful for connecting with one another. Whoop. All right, so Butterfingers today. All right, this is the past of, in the past position here is the Gambler's Cup. This is the unknown. We're moving from this huge transitional energy. Pertho calls, is the name of the room, but Pertho calls us to be aware of any sort of friendly competition, some sort of a transitional phase. This could literally mean the womb, like a pregnancy, or a transformative phase that we're going through and where our current aspects are unknown. Just to be mindful of the things that we encounter, right? Moving on from that is a beautiful birth. This is the birch rune, everyone. This is Berkana. This is beginnings. This is nurturing. This is family, right? So we're beautiful, unknown, and changing, transformative energies into our new beginnings. Wow. Blessed. Be for blessed, right? thankful, right? These next coming up energies are in a sense of movement. This is Raido. This is journey, riding, a pilgrim, like some sort of a forced movement. This could mean literally a change of homes, a change of residence, a change of career, a change of maybe a spiritual congregation where we celebrate and worship together. Okay. In any case, this is a type of movement that you cannot avoid. Like, the energies are always shifting forward, right? We go from past, present to future. So this is reminding us as well that these energies moving forward are ever changing, and it's up to us to respond in kind. We would like to stay in some certain energies, of course, occasionally, right? But those energies aren't meant to last. We're meant to learn in this school of earth, right? So the future action taken for the best outcome, this is in the rune of manas. This is of the self. This is humanity. This is, yes, humanity, culture. And this is like the two opposing clan flags. You see there's a stick with a flag pointing one way and a stick with a flag pointing the other way. So this is more of a sense of identity, planting your flags, like knowing where you are in respect to or respect of. So this is not necessarily a bad rune, y'all. This is just more like reminding us to move forward in healthy convictions, right? When this Virgo energy comes in, this is more of the self-identity, being strong and firm in our sense of self, right? And cleansing, going within, possibly, right? Doing a lot of deep meditative healing work, going within. Thoughts and feelings are in this divine protection. This is the elk rune. This is Augie's. This is self-defense, divine protection. I call this also the rune of faith. So with this forward journey, our faith can be changed. Definitely. Always remain open to that, though. Don't be stuck and fighting things, right? When it comes to new paradigms, always address those with an open mind. Filter them through that great love filter. Am I responding with love? Am I perceiving this with love? If you answer with yes, then yes, you're moving forward in a very beautiful and healthy way. If you're answering no, then you know exactly what you need to address in your healing way, going within, right? Working on that identity some more. Our possible problems are in this communication, this divine communication. Where are you when it comes to this going within? Right? This is Anzus. This is like godlike communication. This is divine communication. With this birth and this new beginning also comes in a new kind of communication. We have Uranus going retrograde here very soon too. So more and more of those prophetic dreams, along with Neptune still in retrograde. So Uranus is going to be going retrograde for a grand total of 6 months very soon. And we're going to really, really be in this period of review up until about January. So buckle up, Buttercup. You're going for a ride. You're going within. You're going on this journey. You're celebrating this birth, this new beginnings. Know that you're divinely protected, right? And be ready to receive these new divine communications. Right? If you're closed off, if you're going way too much within with your self-identity, with your 3D self, right? Then you're not going to be open to receiving these beautiful gifts. Look at that. Look at what's in store for you in the near future. Dagas. This is the rune of dawn, of clarity, of revelation, becoming renewed. I like to look at this as an hourglass tilted on its side, or it can also symbolize a cocoon. So you're coming out of this. This is also a symbol of infinity. So know that this clarity and this revelation, this wonderful cycle and of coming from the unknown and having that known, beautiful. You're coming from this gambler's cup and going into Dagas. I mean, I don't think you could ask for a better rune reading here, y'all. This is great because this is completely unknown to a sense of total known, right? You're having more of that sense of identity, right? You're celebrating that birth, these new beginnings. You're nurturing very well. You're on this journey, right? You get this clarity. Boom. Watch out for Virgo season, y'all, because that is going to really be a time to get into that Mercury retrograde work and really get into meditating and to healing aspects of your inner self. Always remember to be honest with yourself, though, right? Always be honest with yourself. Let's get some cards for clarity here. Oh, y'all, definitely keep up with these rune readings as they come along in the future here. There's going to be a bit of a format change coming along. Exciting stuff happening, so definitely stay tuned. Tell your friends. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. There's exciting new things. We're always adapting, always changing, right? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. We're always adapting to these new journeys. This new sense of self, being divinely protected, receiving those divine downloads, right, in healthy ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine, for this card. This is the card of fear, as you can plainly see. It says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Right? A lot of apprehension, a lot of fear comes with that Virgo season because you want to be meticulous. You want to make sure that everything is as perfect as it can be. Don't get too wrapped up in that 3D, right? Always remember that you're moving forward, that you're divinely protected, right? And you have that clarity to look forward to. So don't get hung up in the moment and get wrapped up in this fear. All right, so let's read a bit about that card. So with fear, again, it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity, to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. Trust in yourself. In a healthy way, right? Okay, I lost my place here just a moment, sorry. All right, view it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from in these fearful moments? Right? Be thankful for the opportunity to address this fear in a healthy way. Don't beat yourself up over it, y'all. Don't beat yourself up over it. You're protected. You're receiving that divine communication. Just be thankful and nurture yourself in the moment, right? Go from the unknown to the known. You will get that clarity when you move forward in healthy ways. The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. Just like the more we are thankful for, the more we invite that thankful energy, more to be thankful for, right? Like attracts like in the spiritual realm, not opposites attract, okay? It's like attracts like. The universe loves to respond in echoes of wavelengths, right? These are cards from the fairies, so thank you, fairies. Okay, this is a card of pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. For some of you, this could mean a literal pregnancy, all right? But I feel that for many of us, including myself, that is not the case, right? So let's read about the pregnancy card as we start to close off this beautiful, beautiful rune reading. Once again, it says, the birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. This card indicates that you or someone close to you is presently or will very soon be expecting a child. The fairies celebrate the birth of this precious new baby upon the earth, as this child is an angel of the great joy and light it brings many positive changes into your life. This card could also indicate the impending successful adoption of a child. Additional meanings for this card, all right? Pay attention, because what clicks in here, what resonates with you, take that message and discard whatever does not resonate with you, okay? So these other meanings are: a significant birthday is imminent, and the fairies are helping to celebrate that day. Or, watch for the successful birth of a new project. Another meaning is: a baby who is important to your life was recently born. Or, this card can also relate a pet's birth or pregnancy. Some other meanings are: you're healing from a painful experience related to a pregnancy. Or the beginning of a project, right? The birth of something new. This could mean a new paradigm, a new thought process for you. This could mean a new spiritual practice. This could mean a new career, a new home, a new family, right? Anything that's new, like something created from this unknown, right? This actually does represent the womb in many cases. So that womb can be a more metaphorical womb, if you will, right? This birth, right there, that's what it's talking about for many of you. Another final meaning for this card possibly is that you're ready for a big change in your life. So pay attention, y'all. Ask the divine for guidance. It will certainly be given to you. Let's pull a chakra token for today. Beautiful rune reading today, you guys. Definitely check out more of this in the future. Okay, this is going to be the sacral chakra again. We're just going to continue to work on that sacral chakra, all right? So that's the color orange that we can focus on. That's 417 hertz. And here is the hand mudra. We're tucking in the index and the pointer, or excuse me, middle fingers, tucking in the thumb so it looks like a pair of binoculars, right? And closing the wrists, and then leaving the pinky and the ring fingers out extended. And that's 417 hertz. Let's just continue to work on that sacral chakra, because a lot of us, you guys, this will help with a lot of healing our sensuality, our sexuality, right? Or creativity. Okay. It's low. Your sacral chakra is located just below the navel, and it deals with sexuality, creativity, intimacy, and pleasure. If you feel sexual repression, lack of creativity, or you have intimacy issues, then you're someone who needs to, or you are someone who emotionally isolates themselves, then you'd be someone who needs to work on your sacral chakra for sure, right? It also just helps with healing divine feminine, divine masculine together, right? Especially you fellas out there, healing that divine masculine, 417 hertz. All right. Also, everybody, that 417 hertz does cleanse toxicities, right? It does purge toxicities. So it's not going to feel all super comfortable and joyous at the very beginning, right? It will purge those sort of things. It also cleanses vibrationally the energies of your home. So keep that in mind. Beautiful reading today, y'all. 417 hertz. Okay, let's do that mudra again, right? So we're starting off in prayer position. We're tucking in those, right? And we're leaving the pinky and the middle, ring fingers out, right? Looks just like that. And we can just lay it in our lap, right around just below our navel, right? And at 417 hertz, just repeat VAM, V-A-M. That's the mantra as we're listening to the solfeggio frequency of 417 hertz. It does help cleanse your energetic space, right? It's going to be beautiful. It's great kind of going into that Virgo season with that extra cleansing, right? A lot of Virgo energy wants us to clean and organize and really get things situated somewhere. So instead of focusing it all on the 3D, how about up here? How about in here? How about out there, right? In the ethereal, right? How are we communicating? How are we receiving these divine downloads? How are we perceiving them? Pass them through that great love filter. Remember, are you perceiving it with love? Are you responding with love? If you check off those two, you're doing great. If not, then you know where you need to heal. Just always ask yourself that question before you have a response. Okay? We can always respond in the direction towards. Remember, like the ping pong paddle? You could hit it, right, in a certain direction. But that's the limit of how we can respond. We always are in control of how we respond. We could choose not to respond even. We could remove that ping pong paddle, right? All right. So if any of you would like a special reading one-on-one from yours truly, go ahead and contact me, Eric Paulson, at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, and just put in the subject heading Rune Reading, and I will definitely get back in touch with you as soon as possible, and we'll work out how you want that delivered. Okay? Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day, everyone.